Hey friends, Catherine here. I'm going to be folding an origami rabbit today. So grab your origami paper and fold along with me. This one has a lot of preparation folds, a lot of folds in advance of the rabbit itself. So we've got a square of paper. Really do want it to be square for this one. And what we are going to do is fold it in half in all the directions that it can be folded in half. So half that way, and then the opposite, and then corner to corner, and the opposite corner to corner. Okay. Now, there are more preparation folds, so hang on with me. We now want to take two of our sides and bring them in to meet our center crease. So we've got the center crease right there, and we just make both of our sides meet up with it. Become friends. Go. Okay, then we unfold those. Then we bring one of the opposite sides up to meet the other center crease. So let's re-find where that is. There we go. And then bring one end up to meet it. And you'll see why in a moment, and we are almost done with our preparation folds. That's going to be it. So we don't do it on this end, we only do it on this end for that one last 1/4 fold. Then what we're going to do is take the two corners that have that one last 1/4 fold next to them and bring them up to the center. So the center there and the center there. Might remind you of folding a paper airplane. If it does, you're not alone. Then what we are going to do is take those corners that are now at the center and bring them out to match the outward corner that we created by folding those in. So meet it there, and that will fold down along that 1/4 fold that we did, the first 1/4 fold that we did. And then we do the same thing for this one. Bring it down to meet the outer center corner. And it will also fold down along that second 1/4 fold that we did. Now we're going to flip it over and bring this point down along the center, leaving these two flappy bits out. So point down along the center, two flappy bits sticking upward, and then flip it over again and bring the folded edges, the angled folded edges, in toward the center crease. So they line up there. So one toward the center crease and the other toward the center crease. Okay, perfect. Now what we're going to do is bring those back along the center so that that previous point that we folded down pops forward, and we can slide it all the way forward and press it down so that we've got a nice crease there without messing up our paper, hopefully. Okay. One last piece, and then you will really start to see the shape of the bunny take form. You can probably already tell that these are going to be the ears. But one last thing that we need to do is fold this end downward. Now, the deeper you do it, the shorter his nose is going to be. The less you fold down, the longer his nose is going to be. All right, we've got that downward now. We are going to take and make the center upward so that the two sides come down and we can turn it sideways, and aha, now you can really see here's going to be his head and here's going to be his body. But this isn't a good angle on his head, so we're going to take his nose and hold on to it and bring it forward a little bit so that this almost flattens out. Not quite, but almost. And we can press it together and use it to create a crease there. That's going to be the trickiest fold of this whole thing, is doing that right there. If you can get that to work out for you, just press down on his nose, get that to go flat, and press it this direction. That way his head is defined and wider than his neck, which then widens out back to his body again. That's going to be the key of it. Now we've got his head done, his neck done. Let's start working on his body and his legs. We're going to take this back corner and bring it forward to his jaw. And press it down, give it a nice crease. And then for ease of turning it inside, we're going to reverse that to the opposite direction as well. It just makes it a little bit easier to turn that inside. So open back up his body real quick and turn that inside. We can close it back down again. Now we've got a body and we've got little feet. These feet aren't quite done. We're going to open them back up and bring these corners and line this raw edge up with this folded edge. So raw edge to folded edge, and you should have a little bit of a lip right here. That's what we're going for. You want that. That's what's going to give his legs angle. And then we're going to bring, now that we've got both of those done, we're going to bring the center down to match those. And that can get a little bit tricky because it's going to want to fold all the way back to the center. And you just have to kind of ease it down in between them itself. There we go. All right, and now he's got little pointed toes. He's got 2 feet. This is an awfully square back end though, so we're going to take that and curve it in either direction and tuck it inside as well. And that will soften up that angle a little bit, just give him a little bit more of a rounder shape at the back. Now for the last part, finishing up the ears, we're going to take and fold them forward first, and then open them up and press them forward a little bit so that they crease open so that they'll stay open. One ear and a second ear opened and pushed forward, and there we have it, a little paper origami rabbit that stands up if you don't knock him over your own self, and if you're really careful you can even get him to hop. I usually can't get them to do it. That's all right. There is your little origami rabbit. This is what I did today, friends. I would love to hear what you're doing today. It is great to share the things that we're trying together. If you have something that you're interested in trying or interested in seeing me try, let me know down in the comments below. I am happy to hear from you. And remember to subscribe. And I post videos every day, so there's always something new to see. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye!